is going on? And I have a little story I wanted to share about my experience with the Philadelphia Phillies. I remember back in 2008 seeing Brad Lidge on the mound and seeing that strike one, strike two, strike three, struck him out. And the Philadelphia Phillies are World Series champions of baseball. Harry Kalas, the voice, the original voice of the Philadelphia Phillies. Man, I miss that guy. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2009. I remember starting high school around that time. I was 13 years old, if I didn't mention that, when the World Series happened. I remember it was October 31st. It was Halloween. My dad and my mom, well, mostly my dad, said, hey, get the kids up tomorrow. We're going to get them up and we're going to go to the parade. And we skipped school. It didn't matter. You know, it's 8th grade, so what, you know? So, I mean, who's gonna miss the World Series, you know, parade back in 2008, you know? My first ever. I remember getting up. It was October 31st, Halloween. I put my Philly shirt on. I was just ready, pumped. You know, I was waiting in line. I remember this to this day. I was waiting in the line in the train because we were waiting for the train. We got on the train, and stuff like that. So we were waiting in this long ass line. Everybody was there, and hopped on a train. Took a little bit to get to Philly. And then I remember getting on the streets of Philly, and I just remember crowds, overwhelming crowds all over the place. News vans getting literally almost tipped over. You know, drunk people literally in front of my face, spilling beer all over, throwing beer in the crowd, putting beer on me. You know, pushing the freaking news truck and all that stuff. And I just remember everybody just going wild. I saw people squatting, females flashing tits. You got women squatting, pissing on the parking lot. Guys going wild and stuff like that, hopping on the poles. Just crazy stuff, okay? And just, man, it was just a memory, man. It's a very strong memory, strong moment in my life. Remember that, 13 years old, and yeah. So it would definitely will always be remembered for me. I'm trying to think what else happened. You know, it was years ago. I think that's mainly what happened. I remember I think I saw them on the bus. I think I did see them on the bus, the players, going into the stadium and everything. And then I just heard the ceremony going off. And then, a couple of months ago, in this year, I watched the whole 2008 ceremony and the parade, and just knowing that I was in that crowd and everything, and just I wasn't in the stadium, so I didn't get that experience, but I did hear the whole crowd ceremony going on, and now I know what happened inside of it. Players was on cars, and they were driving around the whole little ballpark and Citizens Bank Park, and just you know, it was just a very great experience. Confetti all over the place, and just, you know, I definitely want to relive that one day and get to a Philadelphia Phillies World Series parade. I remember it all, man, and it was great. It was a good memory to will live on forever. Other than that, you know, not to get off topic, but I remember the Philadelphia Eagles parade. I made a video down there, my experience of that one. That's the next parade I went to in my life, was the Philadelphia Eagles parade, and that was awesome. But we're Red October right now. We're hype. I'm hype. Can't wait to see this happen again. Hopefully it happens this year. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very sad. But I'm hype right now. You know, Citizens Bank Park has been in the fam for some time. Another thing I would like to share before I end this video is this right here. This Citizens Bank Park right here. Before this Citizens Bank Park came in play, my grandfather helped build that Citizens Bank Park. construction and all that stuff. So they tore down the Veterans Stadium, the old Philly Stadium, tear it down, bam, you know, whatever, collapsed. And then they started opening up, breaking the ground of Citizens Bank Park, and my grandfather helped build that ground up. And my uncle peed on the home plate. I'm told that. So yeah, so that is a little quick story of how Citizens Bank Park came about in my life, also with my grandfather and then my father watching it also. But yeah, so thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed a little story I wanted to share about the Philadelphia Phillies and the history. I also went to a field trip. I visited the whole field and did a little field stadium tour and everything. And then it was very awesome inside of the whole, you know, dugout, inside where they practice and stuff like that. And then this year, 2024, went to my probably third game, Phillies, third game with the Dodgers on July 9th. So I saw that one, and I put videos up and stuff like that about that one. And then I also went to a Veterans game, Veterans Stadium game with my grandfather, watching the Seattle Mariners game. So yeah, so I got a lot of experience with the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies has been in my life for all my life. So go Phillies. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and please subscribe if you're not. Thank you.